Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. Now, my name's Michelle and I'm here to help you to realise your power, to realise who you are, why you are here, and that you can do anything you want to do, okay? So, look, I'm doing a collective reading today, so if you've stumbled upon this video, it is not by chance. You are here for a reason. I'm going to share with you some of this here. So this Starseed Oracle Guidebook, Rebecca Campbell. Absolutely love this deck. It's totally beautiful. I'm going to get right into this first message for you because it's definitely something that is going to resonate with you if you found this video. Now, this one is called Child of the Cosmos, and I want to share the beautiful card with you so you can see how stunning this artwork is. Now, the message for you is, there is a mysterious force that governs all of life. An intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and when to go. And that intelligence is within you too. It was there before you were born. It was there when you drew your first breath, and it will be there when you transform. I don't use the word die because we are eternal. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easier to forget this and to forget that this intelligence actually exists. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into a pattern of believing that we are separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure it all out and to rely on our own strength. You are being called to remember this intelligence that lies within each and every one of your cells. It's what you're made of, right? To remember that you are a precious child of a loving, gentle universe. That you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were or ever will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then so do you. Okay, it's that intelligence that lies within each and every one of us. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? Because you don't have to have it all figured out, okay? You don't have to know what you're doing next month, next week. You don't need to know the how, you just need to know the what, okay? If you have an idea, all you've got to do is take that first step and the path will show itself once you've taken that step. You can't know what each step's going to be. You are guided, you are protected. Spirit, your angels, your ancestors, they are watching you, they are guiding you, they are with you. And the universe, the universal intelligence lies within you. Even if you feel powerless sometimes because of the struggles you're going through, it's just a feeling, it's not the truth, okay? It's just a momentary feeling and it will pass. But you literally, you are the universe. The universe is you because you're connected to all of it. For those of you that are interested in the topic of like eternal life and knowing that there's more to life than just this one, that you know as to be in this body, you will know. And maybe you've watched things like near-death experiences like I have. I've watched hundreds on YouTube, real life stories of people that have experienced things. And one of the most common things that I remember from this is that when you die, because you don't, you just leave the body, the spirit leaves the body, you can see and hear and feel other people around you. You can know what they're feeling and thinking. Especially those that are in a hospital. So quite often that's where people's lives, end in a hospital, and they can feel what the nurse is feeling, the doctors, and all this stuff because it's all connected. You are part of them and they are part of you. So yeah, it's actually freaking amazing if you think about it. If you think about that, it's truly like, it's like a big breath of fresh air. It's like a relief. It's like, oh, so it's all going to be fine then. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Some people, they really see and view like death or transforming as a bad thing, and like at funerals people wear black and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's not a bad thing. It's you've completed that mission, you're on to the next one. Think of it like a game. And you can connect to these people. A spirit in a human body can connect to a spirit that's not in a body. They can do it themselves, or they can connect to somebody who's explored their mediumship skills, you know. And when you're not in this human body, you can know what someone's thinking and feeling, and you understand it from a different perspective. So just know how much you don't know. It's the wisest souls in the world know how much they don't know. You don't have to feel it, see it, taste it, touch it, smell it to know it exists. Okay? Pure example for those that are really like, what's the word, skeptical and scientific and whatnot. You switch on a light switch, and the light comes on, right? The electricity. You can't see electricity, can you? But you know it exists. So it's the same as me and you now talking and being within this human body. We can't see our spirit or our soul, but we know it exists. We can't see love, but we know it exists, right? Same sort of thing. Now this next card, because I've pre-shuffled these, oh my days, bloody amazing. Listen to this. Cracked open, okay? Now if you, like I said, just want to remind you guys, if you found this video, you have not found it for no reason. Like, we find when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And we find the information that we need at the right time because our soul is ready for that development, okay? So congratulations for still being here and listening and knowing and learning and expanding. Right, let's go. Cracked open. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressures of life trials and tribulations that diamonds are cultivated. I use that quote so much with the diamonds. Diamonds are created under pressure. It's when things are their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's only through contrast that we know this, right? We don't know love until we've experienced pain. It's the same sort of thing. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open, in the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds. It's the difficult times, and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open, right? You have to sometimes hit rock bottom to rise up. It happened for me, and it's probably happened for a number of you too. You know, when I'd hit rock bottom and I had nowhere to live, I didn't have any money, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, all these kinds of things. I was literally lowest of the low, and then I was hospitalized. The only way was up for me, and I tell you what, it's one of the hardest experiences and challenges of my life, but one of the biggest blessings, because I learned so much from growing through that experience. So much, ridiculous amounts of growth, soul growth. So it's nature's way, right? Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. So if you're going through difficult times, if you feel like you're crumbling, why is my nose itching like crazy? Know that it's happening for you. It's the whole contrast thing. Without light, there's no dark. Without hate, there's no love. All these different things, right? The yin to the yang. You wouldn't appreciate feeling good if you didn't feel bad. You wouldn't appreciate love if you hadn't appreciated hate. Or you wouldn't appreciate someone's company if you hadn't been lonely. These sorts of things, yeah? You chose to feel this. You chose to come here, be in a human body, experience this life from this perspective because you wanted to feel that contrast. You wanted that. You chose that. You know? When you are existing as a soul, as a spirit, you're not going to feel that kind of contrast. But you wanted this experience, okay? That's why. You wanted your soul to grow and evolve and eventually ascend. That's another video, but hey, stick with me here. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to move. Hang on. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. It's worded funny, that, but I get it. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. You see, think about it. Those difficult times you've been through, you gain so much strength, wisdom, knowledge, experience, all these things that make you who you are today. So there is absolutely no point whatsoever in having regrets in life, because without going through that, you wouldn't be who you are now. And who you are now is who you're meant to be. And if you're still here, breathing within a human body, you have more of your mission to complete. It's not yet complete. You're here for a reason. Keep going and keep growing. It's all part of it. Just know that it's working out absolutely perfectly. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. How can you let life crack you open? But you've not thought of that question today, have you? And it's just, there's so much truth in that. So much truth. So much truth. I'm just going to sit with this a minute because I feel like there's something to come through for you. Take some deep breaths, close your eyes, and we can do this together. Okay. It is time to rise. It is time to shine. It is time to receive. It is time to be seen. It is time to surrender. It is time to grow. It is time that you don't need to know. Right? Yeah. I love that. You don't need to know. You don't need to know it all. You really don't. And if you have a decision, if you've come to this video and found this video because you wanted answers, I feel like the majority of people just want reassurance, actually, that it's all working out, and it is. That's often why I listen to things, especially people like Abraham Hicks, but just know that it's all working out beautifully for you. And it's just about you believing and knowing that and feeling that. So how would your life look if you knew that it was all working out? If you knew that where you are is a perfect place? If you knew that whatever decision you make, you're going to end up happy? Eventually. Of course, you're still going to experience sadness. It's the whole point of life. Ups and downs. But overall, it's going to lead you to the place you're supposed to be. You would not fear anything, would you? If you knew there was no ending, you wouldn't fear things. You wouldn't say, I'm not going to do that in case this or in case that. You'd just do it because that's how you feel. And that's what your soul wants for you. That's what spirit wants for you. They want you to be fearless, or even feel the fear and do it anyway. It's not about not feeling fear as such. It's more, okay, yes, I feel that, but I'm going to push through because I want to see this. I want to try this. I want to experience this. When people are on their deathbed, they don't say, I wish I'd have earned more money. I wish I'd have drove a faster car. I wish I'd have had a bigger house. They don't give a flying F-ball about that. They would say things like, I regret not doing X, Y, and Z. I regret not trying this, not experiencing that, not spending time with that person, and so on. You have a choice. You have free will, and you can do whatever feels good to you. So just know it is all working out beautifully. Everything is always working out for you. And there's nothing to worry about. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. You are abundant. You are a queen. You are a king. Right? I've got so much more I'm going to be sharing, okay? Just wanted this as a side note, but all part of it. This is part of my journey, my growth, my evolution, my spiritual journey, because that's what I am as a spirit. And I'm going to be sharing so much more. And it's exciting. I am in the process of creating an online course. And that course is something that's going to change and transform so many lives. And it's part of my soul mission and my purpose. And it's going to be shared through social media, through channels like YouTube on my channel. I choose to do things in life that feel good to me, right? I don't do things that generate the most money. That's not my initial thought. I'm doing things that are feeling good to me. My lifestyle, my day-to-day. Am I dragging myself out of bed and putting myself in a cubicle and answering a phone all day? No. Okay, why? Because I don't feel that that's my purpose. I don't feel happy doing that. I've tried it before and I won't ever do it again. You know? Because I know that by following my heart and by doing things that I love, like creating content, sharing my stories, sharing my voice, sharing encouragement and inspiration and helping people to transform their lives, that is what lights me up. Being creative. Whether it's creating the videos, creating art, experimenting with my hair, my makeup, my clothing, decorating the place I live, whatever it is, right? It's just you expressing and being more of you. And if you're forever, living this type of robot lifestyle where you're not expressing yourself, you're just following orders and you're in a zone of just do, and you don't allow yourself to be, to create, to receive, to breathe it in, to soak it up, you're going to struggle. You're not going to feel in alignment. Okay, so there's people that I've spoken to, I've helped, there's clients, etc., people that I've worked with, and they will say, look, I've got this relationship and I've got this home and I've got this money, but I'm not fulfilled. I don't feel happy. Right? And that speaks volumes. There's a lot of people that are in that position. Okay? So what can you do? How can you feel good? Listen to what you need. Treat yourself like your own baby. Do what feels good for you. Start honouring yourself. Start learning more about yourself. Learning what feels good. Do you need more rest? Do you need a nap? Do you need to dance? Do you need to sing? Do you need to paint, create? What do you need to do? What is it that you need to do? Okay? Ask yourself, because truly only you know that. Now, my course that I'm creating right now is going to help and guide people through that journey of they don't feel so good the majority of the time and they want to feel good because they want to be in alignment and they want to have abundance, not just money, but like feeling and love of self and others and their lives, to love their life. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting. So look, I hope you enjoyed today's reading and today's messages and my story, etc. I'm truly grateful if you listened to the whole video. Please subscribe. Please share it with those that you think is going to help. Please hit the like button, share it, comment, all the things, because it helps it to get seen. It helps the algorithm and it helps other people to learn and to receive as well. So, thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day, night or evening, and I look forward to serving you and sharing more on this channel. All right, guys, take care.